Well, we know it was a quick turnaround, and I think that for us, we need to be locked into more to the scout. I think it was a good scout with one-day preparation, but where we need to really mature in is locking down to who they are. They're a very talented team. They have great post play. Their guards are extremely good, but we need to be more focused in situations where, they dominate inside the paint, and they got 39 paint points, and we should have been digging and doing all kinds of stuff and not waiting to the fourth quarter. So again, it was just one of those things. We're trying to get over the hump. We never could. To get back in the game, we made some plays, and all of a sudden we'd go down the other end, miss a wide open layup. We'd go back inside, miss a wide open layup. So a little bit more focused on our end. Need to get back to really showing some things on the tape, and then echoing the things that we want for our team. I mean, we want to be a team that really owns the paint. We want to be a team that shares the ball. And so the bright side of it is we got 19 assists today, and we only had 16 turnovers. So we're cutting down our turnovers, and we're getting more assists. So those things are good for our program, but really, truly, it comes down to executing the scout and knowing who we need to limit getting the touches, and which was their post game. It's a hard chore to do that. I'm not going to lie to you. They have one of the best post games I've seen in a long time. They've got 3 big posts that can really do a lot of damage, and so for us, we got to be tough. We got to get back after it at practice, and we need to make sure that they keep tough-minded on little things and really boxing out, rebounding, digging, doing little stuff, and staying keyed into the scout.
You get out to that early lead very early in the first quarter, and then they make their run and lead the entire rest of the game. How much did that early run kind of change the momentum of the game, especially Asia Blunt, who was playing very well in that opening 20 minutes?
She's playing like an All-American, and that's when I say that, she's putting up All-American numbers. And even though they haven't had a schedule like we've had so far, I mean, she can do it in every phase. She's super aggressive. She can shoot the 3, low block moves. I mean, she can do it all. And then the Camp twins are absolutely unstoppable too. So you have a 3-headed monster there. You got 3 players that are big and that can really, do a lot of stuff. So if you try to stop one and you can't in one, somebody else steps up. And so for us, it was just getting us off balance. And, for instance, we stop them, and all of a sudden they make a 3. And that's just, it's just, that just like your spirit just dies. It's like, okay. And then you got to go back on the other end. You execute, and you get a wide open shot, and you miss a layup. We had a shot chart. And we were just like, we missed 3 layups in a row. How discouraging is that when you're trying to come back in the game, and now you could have cut it to like 1 or 2 possessions when they went up by 12, And so for us, it's keeping our head up, locked in, focus, eyes make every shot, don't just get your shoulder squared up. So I do think this team tries hard, and they try a lot, but again, there has to be more focus in what we're doing.
You talked in your opening statement about sharing the basketball, 19 assists today. You had a number of assists against Maryland on Thursday night. How important is it to share that ball and get that extra pass? Because you've been doing it quite well the last 2 games.
Eric, that's a great statement, and that's one thing that if we could say that we're doing better is we are sharing the ball, and we're making, getting open shots. We forced some tough ones when they were putting the box in one and changing defenses and things like that. We needed to connect more, but we got through that, actually. We started to get the looks that we wanted. We didn't turn the ball over down the stretch, which was good. And we only turned the ball over 16 times, and that's good for a team that has a lot of new faces. So I think that we're doing a really good job there. Where we really need to be good at is on defense. Our defense really needs to step up. Our guards need to pressure the heck out of the ball, make it difficult for them to get the ball inside, know who you're going to dig on or who you're going to double on, be more locked in and key to the scout, and then know where the shooters are if you have to fly. There needs to be more communication and more of a killer instinct on the defensive end. And those are things that, I talked about, on the sideline that actually got us back in the game. When we put our, press in, Jay Gamble goes in there, we're turning them over, things like that. So, as a coaching staff, we need to, kind of regroup together and throw some different looks, maybe the future to come, because we realize to get them going defensively, we do have depth on our bench that we can do those things.
You've played now 2 games in the span of 48 hours. Got another game right around the corner against Campbell. What is the plan to try and get this team ready for the Camels on Tuesday on the road, another road game?
I just said it in the locker room. It's time to get tough. It's time to do the little things really, really well. It's time for us to be, keyed into the scout. They need to be talking more defense, and our defense needs to be a lot better. Our perimeter defense especially needs to really step up, and I'm challenging them that. I mean, that needs to happen. And I know when it happens, we could be an unbelievable team. So there's a few things that we definitely got to fix as a staff. We need to make sure that we kind of come together, and we've got some depth on the bench. And, trust that people can come off and spark us and give us a defensive stop, like Jay did tonight, things like that. So we just got to get back to being tough and have more tenacity on the defensive end.